My name is Enegren, and I'm one of the owners of Enegren Brewing Company. So running your own brewery really takes over everything. It's every single aspect of a business. There's mopping the floors all the way to recipe design, to building and maintaining equipment. So I pretty much have to do it all, which is great because every day is something totally different. Our history started off in college. After college, moved back home to my parents' house in Moore Park. And I kept going on the home brew deal and kept refining the skills on that, and always had the idea of opening a brewery. And then when we got to the point where we're ready to start looking at opening a brewery, there's a bunch of places we want to look at, but I always thought Moore Park was a really cool city. There was just something about it. It was something special. I like the whole small town vibe, and I figured that it'd be great to put in something that people could go to. And we grew from there. So our unique characteristic is German style lager. Choosing that style of beer was that's my favorite style of beer. And if you work at a brewery making beer you don't like, it is the worst job in the world. Or if you make beer you like, it's the best job. So I want to make sure no matter what, when we grew from a small brewery, we would grow so slow and steady that I could always make beer that I wanted to make and not just making weird trendy stuff that I'd have to chase the market with. So all the beers we have on the board are beers that I always want to drink. It'll always be like that. So in the past, we had this big fan that we borrowed from the wood shop across the street. It was one of those high velocity, fans on a stand. Wheel that thing around there and just blow a bunch of air really fast. It stirs everything up. It was just annoying to use. I kept looking at little fans and little projects like that. And I got to the point where almost like out of spite, I wanted to buy the biggest fan I could get and stick it up in the ceiling. And that's when we settled on that HVLS fan. So I heard about Cool Boss from my friend Sean, who just got a job at BendPak. And I always had wanted to put a big fan in the cellar and look at other vendors out there. It wasn't until Sean showed me the new product lineup of the Cool Boss fans. And I said that would be perfect. That size would fit right in the cellar, so I want to try that out. So we already have the big fan Cool Boss in the ceiling, which keeps that room great. We also have the Cool Blast, the swamp cooler, and that's in our tasting room. It's actually on wheels, so we can push it wherever we want. Hook that into a 40-degree water tank, so we can blow nice cool air over everyone. I don't have to worry about a lot of air stirring up over the canning line, so it's nice even flow of air. And running it at just even a slow speed is enough to really keep the room completely different. So our local community engagement, I guess, consists of a lot of the charity events we're pouring beer at. We also hold a lot of events at the brewery as well. Big events like Oktoberfest. Well, Oktoberfest is pretty much like the Super Bowl of German beer brewing. We got bands the whole day. We've got a 60-gallon barrel tapping of Oktoberfest. We actually pull out of the refrigerator on the forklift, which is always fun to see that. We've got bars that we'll put up outside, so extra pouring stations. We've got craft vendors, and then we've got a Ferris wheel, little street market, a bunch of different vendors, some food trucks. We've got the restaurant across the street, the Outpost, is gonna be growing up sausages and a bunch of other stuff the whole day. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Gearing up for Oktoberfest, it's just been a lot. We've been brewing that beer for a long time now. We're now getting into packaging it all, and now it's just a lot of dealing with event permits and decorations, and it's a lot. When it's over, I'm usually a little bit more relaxed, but until then, this is our biggest thing to gear up for. Based on my experience, I would definitely say to check out the HVLS fan. I think is my favorite one. It does a great job, but also having a giant fan in any building just makes it look awesome. So in the future, I'd love to install more of these things. I mean, after I put that thing up there, it was almost like I wanted to install it, one, because it looked amazing, and then I would hope it worked as well. But after seeing the fact that it is pretty awesome to run, keeps the room really clear, I really want to install a couple more.